Now it gets worse. The video that you just saw was from a pro-drugs, quote, stop snitching campaign. Now the basketball star has also reportedly been arrested for DUI in the past. Clearly the president doesn't really care what his supporters say or what they do as long as he gets the campaign cash. Joining me now with a reaction to this hypocrisy, Fox News contributor Julie Roginski and the Tea Party Patriots founder Beth Martin. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Let's see. Ayers, Flager, Bernadine Dorn, Jeremiah Wright, Bill Maher take $1 million. And this?
Really?
A stop snitching campaign?
Carmelo Anthony, really?
Carmelo Anthony.
Listen, Carmelo Anthony.
All right,
Carmelo Anthony.
Stop snitching on drugs to dealers that are killing kids? Stop.
I'm not defending the stop snitching video. It's reprehensible. Carmelo Anthony agreed it was reprehensible. He disowned it. He was 20 years old. Let's move on. He was 20 years old. He was an idiot. He was 20 years old. I'm not defending the video, but he was 20 years old. Cut the guy a break.
Cut the guy a break.
Look, give President Obama a break. He's out of touch with the American people because he spends his time on golf courses with Hollywood millionaires and celebrities and basketball millionaires. He's out of touch with America and what the American people are concerned about. It's not this. What they're concerned about is the economy and being able to get back to work and provide for their families.
I'll agree with that. They certainly aren't concerned with Carmelo Anthony, something he did, when he was 20 years old.
Here we have, let me just show you part of what he said last night. We don't have audio of it. I guess the press wasn't allowed in this, but this is what he said. He said, first of all, it's very rare. Think of the arrogance of this. Very rare that I come to an event when I'm like the fifth or sixth most interesting person. Usually the folks want to take a picture or sit next to me or talk to me. And then he said about the election, we're in the fourth quarter. We're up by a few points, but the other side, they're coming on strong and they play a little dirty. And we got a few folks on our team in foul trouble. We got a couple of injuries, and I believe that they got one last run in them. And I'd say there's about 7 minutes to go in the game. Little delusional, President Crybaby. Oh, they punch back after they call Romney and suggest he's a murderer and a felon and hates women and children and kids with autism and Down syndrome.
He's a crybaby, the same guy. You're talking about the guy that used to support Mitt Romney. President Crybaby. How about let's talk about Mitt Romney, who wanted, let's not talk about Bain anymore. I don't want to talk about my taxes anymore.
Say about that.
Oh, Sean, come on, he said it too.
Stop. Is this all you got is taxes? Is this all they got?
No.
Distraction,
is all you've got
taxes?
Carmelo Anthony? Excuse me, all you've got is a
basketball player? How about a dirty, sleazy campaign by Mr. Hope and Change?
It's a dirty, sleazy campaign on the Republican side, too.
It's a dirty, sleazy campaign because they want to get away from the real issues. The real issues are no one's better off now than they were 4 years ago. That's
it in a nutshell. You can't give me a comparable example of Romney attacking Obama with the examples. Give me one.
We talked about this last week. You disagreed with me. I'll tell you again. He said Obama has foreign ideas. That is absolutely going after Obama.
Foreign ideas.
That Obama's
That's the same as saying that Republicans want dirty air and water.
Constantly linked. I'm sorry. He's got Joe Arpaio speaking at the Republican National Convention.
Excuse me.
Same guy who said Obama is
That's the same as allowing his surrogate to say he's a felon and that he caused a woman's cancer. That's the same?
Sean, is it not the same to just completely disqualify and disenfranchise the President of the United States by saying he's a foreigner, by saying he wasn't born here, by saying he's got foreign ideas?
Did Mitt Romney say that?
I'm sorry, his supporters.
Did Mitt Romney say that?
I'm sorry. Well,
did Mitt Romney's campaign say that?
Did Barack Obama? Did Barack Obama say that somebody gave that the woman got cancer? No, it wasn't President Obama.
Said he's a racist. What was Joe Biden? They're going to put you all back in chains. What was that?
They are. They've called us a racist plenty of times. It's a way to distract. Again, this is all they do. They throw names, they call people names, and they distract and distract. But the real American people around the country are not distracted.
What you're saying is true. And this is Republicans. They better get their act together in this sense, that every time there's a distraction and they want to talk about skinny dipping, we got to go back to the economy.
Absolutely.
And go back to Americans out of work and people suffering and people losing their net worth. That's what I think we ought to do.
I've been through bankruptcy. It's horrible. I don't wish that on anyone. And we've got to get back to what matters and what people are worried about. They're worried about whether they're going to be able to work, provide for their family, and live and enjoy the American dream. That's what it's about.
Absolutely agree. But here's the problem, Sean. Mitt Romney today said he's not going to release budget details of his budget or his economic plan because he doesn't want to be attacked on it.
He laid out an energy plan today that if we would have implemented 4 years ago, we would have been energy self-sufficient.
No,
we would have been paying lower money.
There's not enough oil in the United States to make us energy self-sufficient.
We are the Saudi Arabia of
energy in Ohio just laid off
energy is traded on the world market. You know that, Sean. You're too smart for this.
You increase the supply. Guess what?
Too smart for this,
It's artificially low.
Too smart for this, Sean.
You're too smart to vote for Obama again.
Well, I appreciate
Open change. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling it. We got to roll.